What is every single weapon that appears in the 2013 movie Elysium? This is one of my favorite sci-fi movies of the 2010s, due to its awesome fictional weapons and attachments combined with poor modern Earth weapons. It's a fantastic film, definitely worth watching. Let's begin with the Beretta 92 FS, blank fire replicas. This handgun is used by Spider and his men during various confrontations in the film. It appears as a standard sidearm for the gang members on Earth, pointed at characters like Julio and Max. The replicas are blank-firing versions, specifically EKOL Firat Magnum and Kemar Model 92, which are employed for close-up shots. In the movie, it serves as a reliable backup weapon in tense standoffs. Next, Walther P99 Julio carries this as his primary sidearm throughout the story. It is drawn during the initial encounter with Spider's men and fired in the brain data heist sequence. The pistol is also used when shooting at Kruger after the shuttle crash. This weapon highlights Julio's role as a capable fighter in the Resistance. Next, Beretta 93R. Sandro dual-wields these machine pistols during the intense brain data heist. They are modified for fully automatic fire and attached to his chest rig for quick access. The guns are loaded before the action and fired aggressively at Max. One features wooden grips, adding a unique visual detail to the pair. Next, Vector SP1. This handgun is utilized by Max and Julio in the heist against Carlisle's shuttle. Max fires it after his AKM malfunctions, taking down security droids. It is seen holstered on Julio and later next to his body after the crash. The Vector SP1 represents a common Earth-based firearm in the dystopian setting. Next, futuristic pistol, employed by Drake, Crow, and Elysium's human security forces. This prop pistol is a fictional design. It is used to shoot locks, subdue characters, and in fights against Max. Racks of these pistols appear in the armory scene. The weapon underscores the advanced technology available to Elysium's defenders. Alright, next up is the Khuzar Crow assault rifle. This fictional assault rifle is the standard issue for Elysium security droids and human guards. It fires hypervelocity rounds and is sometimes fitted with a Skysweeper grenade launcher. Drake carries one, and it is used to fire at Max in the armory. In the film, it is portrayed as a powerful but manageable weapon despite its anti-materiel specs. Next, Colt Model 723 Spider's men use this AR-15 variant carbine while prepping shuttles for launch. It features an M4 profile barrel and A1 carrying handle. The rifle is propped up in Spider's hideout, ready for action. It exemplifies the mix of old military hardware scavenged on Earth. Next, Colt Model 733 sentries at Spider's hideout hold this carbine during key scenes. It has an A1E1 upper, aluminum stock, woodland camo, RIS handguard, and vertical foregrip. The weapon is seen allowing passage to Max and Julio. Its short, 11.5-inch barrel makes it suitable for close-quarters defense. Okay, next. The AKM. Max initially uses this modified assault rifle during the heist, equipped with airburst explosive munitions. The rounds have a 5-meter kill radius and a computerized targeting system including holosight and rangefinder. It jams at a critical moment, leading Max to switch weapons. Regular versions are also carried by Spider's henchmen. Next, Vector R5. Manuel wields this well-worn, cloth-wrapped assault rifle after the data heist. It is loaded before the operation and carried while fleeing. The rifle is used to escort Frey and Matilda to safety. It reflects the rugged, improvised arsenal of the Earth rebels. Next, Chemrail. Max grabs this fictional dual-stage linear motor rifle in the Elysium armory. It fires high-velocity 8.75 x 5.2mm rounds, capable of punching through walls. The weapon has a high rate of fire and computerized sights. Max uses a second one after depleting the first, tearing through enemies. FN Scar L. Julio starts with this cloth-wrapped rifle during the heist, then passes it to Max. It proves ineffective against the durable security droids. The stock and Ferend wrappings give it a makeshift appearance. This gun transitions between characters in the heat of battle. Norinco Type 56. Spider's henchmen carry this AK variant with milled receiver and removed stock. The handguard is wrapped in dark cloth for grip. It appears in standoffs with Max. The modifications make it more compact for urban combat. Colt M4A1. One of Spider's henchmen holds this carbine when Max returns to the hideout. It is a standard configuration without notable mods. The weapon is brandished in a defensive posture. It adds to the variety of AR pattern rifles in the gang's possession. Colt Model 933. This suppressed AR-15 variant with RIS handguard is used by a henchman in Spider's command center. It has a detachable carrying handle for versatility. The suppressor suggests stealth applications. It is seen during internal conflicts in the hideout. Norinco QBZ-97B A resistance fighter accompanying Spider carries this carbine to Elysium. It covers the rear during the approach before Kruger's attack. The distinctive design stands out among other rifles. It is part of the final assault team's armament. Custom Remington 870, Max receives this modified shotgun before the heist, featuring a short barrel and M4-style stock. It has a pistol grip, shell holder, door-breaching muzzle, and taped surefire light. The gun fires guided high-explosive rounds that can be remotely triggered. It is fired briefly before being discarded. Fictional door gun mounted on the R-165 Raven assault VTOL and Elysium helicopters. This machine gun is used by Kruger's men. It provides heavy suppressive fire from aerial platforms. The weapon is fictional and integrated into the vehicles. Homeland Defense Force droids also operate similar versions. MK-46 Mod 0, Knight's Armament Chain SW mock-up. Manuel uses this mocked-up machine gun with chainsaw grips and suppressor during the heist. It includes an M203 launcher and camera linked to his helmet. The gun is blind-fired at droids for cover. Modifications make it resemble the experimental KAC Chain SAW. For Shore Ballistics Missile Launcher, Kruger deploys this fictional surface-to-space launcher resembling the M20-2A1 Flash. It fires high-speed missiles depicted as kinetic impact weapons. The launcher is readied and fired at incoming threats. Its immense power is shown in destroying shuttles. LMT M203, 2003L2B. Attached to Manuel's MK-46, this grenade launcher is custom-fitted with an ammo box. It is blind-fired at Carlisle's droids during the heist. The setup allows for explosive support fire. It enhances the machine gun's versatility in combat. Skysweeper grenade launcher. Mounted on some Khuzar Crow rifles, this fictional underbarrel launcher fires anti-air rounds. It is used by security droids against targets. In the film, it functions as an inaccurate dumbfire weapon. Based on the Metal Storm 3GL, it fires multiple rounds from one barrel. Multiple launch rocket system, this fictional sci-fi MLRS is seen on the R-165 Raven assault VTOL. It prepares to fire on targets during aerial engagements. The system provides barrage capabilities. It is part of the VTOL's heavy armament. Taser carbine, based on the Khuzar Crow, this less lethal weapon fires electric bolts. A Homeland Defense Force droid uses it to detain illegal immigrants. It subdues targets without lethal force. The carbine variant extends the range of tasing. Taser pistol, Drake and Crow use this fictional pistol to fire electric bolts. It subdues Max and recaptures Frey and Matilda post-crash. The weapon is handheld for close-range, non-lethal takedowns. It mirrors modern tasers but with sci-fi energy projection. Futuristic grenade, resembling modern smoke grenades, these fictional frags are used by droids, Drake, and Kruger. They are tossed during the heist and in control room fights. The grenades explode with fragmentation effects. Kruger readies one in the finale for close combat. Max takes this altered grenade from a henchman to hijack a VTOL. It has changed paint and markings, exploding unlike real WP grenades. The pin is pulled, causing a crash on Elysium. Used as leverage, it demonstrates improvised tactics. Sword, katana. Kruger wields this katana in the final confrontation with Max on Elysium. It is used for close-quarters melee combat after ranged weapons fail. The blade allows Kruger to slash and stab effectively. Paired with his shield, it turns the fight into a brutal sword duel. Next up, I'm doing arguably the weirdest weapon of all. Kruger's tiny circular disc, explosive suicide drones launched from his gauntlet. Possibly an experimental tool or his own creation. I think in real life these are impossible, because micro-drone technology isn't anywhere close to being able to have tiny discs fly perfectly to attract designation. These drones fly and stick partially inside on the surface of Sandro, one of Spider's soldiers. I think this aspect of how they stick and cut deep inside of someone is even more impossible, because not only are these insanely small, they are flat and leave no room for some kind of spike combined with explosives. But who I am to judge? Maybe in the future someone will create this suicide drone disturbing weapon of war. Alright boys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support. Don't forget to smash the like button, type us a comment down below, or just what you thought about the show, okay? You've been watching Everything Weapons, your go-to place for the best weapons and military talk. Also, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss a video I post in the future. And check out my other content on the channel. Tons of entertaining content. This is just what I radiate. Okay, appreciate it guys. Take care.